Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Bunga Hilias. Today we will presenting our ISAS entitled Fingerprint Authentication. Next is our member. There is Bunga Hilias as me and my friend is Ghifari Thufail Arkan Hidayat. Next is table of contents. There is security concept, authentication, biometric authentication, and the last one is fingerprint authentication. Next is security concept. What security concept is? Security is an important concept that every human person desires, and it has one or two meanings to it defies precise definition. Traditional school of thought favors the maintenance of the Cold War conception is of security. This school of thought defines security in this sense to mean safety from danger and from external attack or infiltration. Next is authentication. What is authentication definition is authentication is a security strategy used when a user first enters a username and a password before accessing environment or resources on a local network or the internet. Authentication is a process to which a computer system attempts to verify that user has a necessary permission to access a computer or network. Type of authentication. First is what individual known is password, what individual have token, what individual are retina and fingerprint, and the last one is what individual does typing behavior. Next is biometric authentication. Biometric authentication is a method of verifying one's identity using a physical traits or human behavior. Instead of using a password security system, biometric authentication is used. A security solution that relies solely on a passcode on a password is no longer sufficient in today's society.
In this thread, I want to explain about type of biometric. The first is face recognition. Face recognition is a way of identifying or confirming an individual's identity using their face. Face recognition system can be used to identify people in real time. The next is eye recognition. It's a method of identifying people based on unique pattern within the ring-shaped region surrounding the pupil of the eye. Next is data matching. It is identification by analyzing segment of DNA. Fingerprint recognition. It is identifying someone's fingerprint. The next side is face recognition. Face recognition is a method of biometric security that scan the find of the user finger or palm. This method can be more secure than fingerprint recognition because fine while lie under the skin are much harder to force the fingerprint. The next is voice recognition. It is the can identify by someone's voice. And typing recognition, it is identification by analyzing a person's unique way of typing to verify identity. And the last is gate, identifying a person's unique gate. Fingerprint definition. A fingerprint sensor is a technological gadget that uses a user fingerprint to identify them. The fingerprint sensor functions by capturing a digital image of the fingerprint pattern. The recording is then saved as a biometric template that can be used to match person or user identity. For the next page is architecture of fingerprint. In here we have the 5 architecture in fingerprint. The first is sensor, processing, minutiae extraction and post-processing, and the last is minutiae match. Sensor. A fingerprint sensor is an electrical device that captures a digital picture of fingerprint pattern. A live scan is the name given to the picture that was taken. The second is processing. Picture segmentation, normalization, orientation estimation, rich frequency estimation, and so on, all the things that may be done with an image. Is it possible to use the strategies to improve image quality in terms of usability for miniature extraction? The third is miniature extraction and post-processing. It is by scanning the immediate neighborhood of each rich pixel in the picture using a 3x3 window. The miniature are extracted. And the last is miniature mesh. Given two sets of miniature of the fingerprint image, the miniature match algorithm determines whether the two miniature sets are from the same finger or not. It includes two consecutive steps. One is alignment step and the second is match step. Application of fingerprint. The application of finger we can find in airport security, law enforcement, mobile access and authentication, home assistant, and the next page is building access, school, and the last is public transport. And is our presentation in our research. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.